I never imagined that at 68 my legs would feel so weak. I'd always been active, walking our dog each morning, tending my little garden, even helping my neighbor move furniture when he asked. But one day I climbed the front steps and felt a sharp twinge in my hamstring that left me breathless. My knees trembled as I reached the top, and I wondered if I'd ever feel steady on my feet again. I worried about losing my independence, about needing a cane or worse, about giving up the simple joys of walking to the mailbox or dancing at family gatherings. If you've ever felt your legs betray you, comment number 1 below so I know you're here with me. That's when I met Mary, a spry 68-year-old retiree who lives 2 doors down. She told me she'd struggled with weak legs too, afraid to climb stairs and worried about falls. Yet now she swears by one simple stretch that she does every morning and evening. "It changed my life," she said, her eyes shining. "I can hike gentle trails again, chase after my grandchildren, even kneel to garden without pain." Mary invited me over to show me the stretch, and I watched her stand tall beside her kitchen counter, lift one foot onto a low-step stool, hinge at her hips, and lean forward until she felt a gentle pull along the back of her thigh. She held it, breathed deeply, then switched legs. It looked so easy, almost too good to be true, but her confidence was contagious. When I tried it for the first time, I felt that same gentle pull behind my leg. I held onto the counter, breathed in slowly, and let my body relax into the stretch. It wasn't painful, just a warm, comforting release in my hamstring. I held it for 30 seconds, then switched sides. That was all it took. I repeated it 3 times on each leg. Mary told me to listen to my body, to never force the stretch, and to stop if I felt sharp pain. Within days, I noticed my legs felt looser, my steps steadier. I even climbed our porch steps without holding the railing. If you've tried this hamstring stretch before, comment number 2 below and let me know how it felt. Dr. Emily Carter, a physical therapist at Harvard Medical School, calls hamstring flexibility the cornerstone of leg strength for older adults. She explains that tight hamstrings can pull on your pelvis, change your posture, and make your knees and lower back work harder than they should. By stretching gently every day, you improve your range of motion, reduce strain on your joints, and build a foundation for safer, stronger movement. Dr. Carter recommends doing the stretch before any activity, walking, gardening, or even light housework, to wake up your muscles and protect your legs from injury. Her advice gave me confidence that this wasn't just a neighbor's tip, but a practice backed by experts. Dear elders, your support means everything to us. We pour our hearts into these videos because we respect the wisdom you've earned over decades. Without your subscription, we simply couldn't keep creating content that honors your journey. Please, from the bottom of our hearts, subscribe now and tap the bell so we can continue sharing these simple, life-changing tips just for you. After a week of morning and evening stretches, I added a small muscle activation move. Once I felt that gentle pull in my hamstring, I pressed my heel down and squeezed my glute for 5 seconds, then relaxed back into the stretch. That tiny contraction woke up the muscles around my hips and buttocks, which in turn gave my legs more support. Mary said she learned this trick from John, a 72-year-old former carpenter who struggled with knee pain until his physical therapist taught him to combine stretch and strength in one move. John told me that after just 2 weeks, he felt more stable and even walked without his cane on good days. Dr. Rajiv Patel, an orthopedic surgeon at Cleveland Clinic, recommends pairing stretches with light strengthening exercises. He says that muscles need both length and tension to work properly. Think of it like tuning a guitar string, he explains. You need to stretch it to get the right pitch, but you also need tension so it can vibrate. Your muscles are the same. They need flexibility and activation to support your joints. Dr. Patel's advice reminded me to move mindfully, to treat my body gently, and to respect both its limits and its capacity to heal. If you're finding value in these expert tips, comment number 3 below and let me know you'd like more doctor-approved advice. I soon made this stretch part of my daily routine. Every morning before I put on my slippers, I spent 5 minutes beside my bed. I held onto the nightstand for balance, lifted my right foot onto a sturdy book, and leaned forward, feeling that warm pull. I held it, counted to 30 slowly, then switched sides. At night, I did it again before slipping under the covers. Some evenings, I added a warm towel around my hamstring first to relax the muscle. The consistency paid off. My legs felt looser, my posture improved, and I walked with more confidence. I began taking longer walks around the block, even greeting neighbors with a wave instead of a hasty nod. For those with limited mobility, Mary suggests doing the stretch seated. Sit tall on a firm chair, extend one leg straight out with your heel on the floor, and gently lean forward from your hips until you feel a stretch behind your thigh. Hold for 30 seconds. Switch legs. Repeat 3 times. It's the same principle, just adapted for anyone who finds standing challenging. I tried it on a day when my balance fell off, and it felt just as effective. If you've adapted this stretch to your needs, comment number 4 below and share your version. Dear elders, your encouragement fuels our channel. When you subscribe, you tell us you believe in our work and want more. We honor your life experience, and your support gives us the energy to keep researching, scripting, and sharing these tips. Please subscribe and hit that bell. Your kindness makes this channel possible. Over the next month, I noticed more benefits than I ever expected. My lower back felt less stiff in the mornings. My knees creaked less when I climbed stairs. I even discovered I could bend to tie my shoes without wincing. One afternoon, I joined a small group of friends for a gentle yoga class. They were surprised at my improved flexibility. I told them about my simple stretch, and now half the class does it before sun salutations. Seeing them light up with relief reminded me that sharing these tips can ripple out and help many more. Dr. Maria Lopez, a geriatric specialist at UCLA, emphasizes that small, consistent habits build big results over time. She says, older adults often think they need intense workouts to see change, but in reality, daily gentle movements are the key to sustainable strength and mobility. Her words gave me patience to stick with the routine, even on days when progress felt slow. I learned to celebrate each tiny victory, a step without pain, a longer walk, a deeper bend. If you're inspired by these real-life stories and expert advice, comment number 5 below and let us know which tip you'll try today. As the weeks passed, I realized that this one stretch was more than just a movement. It was a daily reminder that my body could still grow stronger. I no longer feared my legs giving out. Instead, I looked forward to my morning stretch, that moment of calm focus before the day began. I felt proud of my progress, grateful for Mary's kindness, and thankful for the experts who confirmed what I was doing was safe and effective. Your support keeps us going. Every time you subscribe, like, or share, you help us reach more elders who deserve gentle, respectful advice. We hold deep respect for each of you and your lifetime of experience. Please subscribe now and tap the bell so we can continue this journey together. Which part of this routine will you start today? Will you try the standing version, the seated version, or the activation squeeze? Comment number 6 below and tell me your plan. Sharing your story helps us all stay motivated. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, it's never too late to strengthen your legs, to protect your independence, and to reclaim the joy of movement. Here's to